Part 7. The Fallout. Harold Dean was arrested, but during trial he claimed he wasn't the only one watching. He said the cabin had another owner. Someone else was feeding him money, a buyer who demanded the recordings. That buyer was never found, and prosecutors never proved the tapes were shared. So Harold got 45 years. But many people believe that he was just a middleman in something much larger. The investigation into the trafficking ring continued for months. More than 100 women were interviewed. Some had been trafficked multiple times. They told investigators about parties with drugs and alcohol, where men would pay thousands of dollars to be entertained by these women. These parties were called the Mayor's Balls, and according to the women, they were hosted by a man named Mayor. But as the case against Harold went on, it became clear that he wasn't the only one watching the videos. There was a second viewer, someone who had paid Harold for access and who prosecutors never uncovered. Part 8. The Mystery Buyer. Who was buying the tapes? Why did they want them? And what did they do with them? To find out, we need to go back to the beginning. Before Harold was arrested, he lived a normal life as a family man. He had a wife and kids. He worked as a mechanic. He coached youth football. But then he met a woman at a bar. She was older than him. She was married, but she was unhappy. And she told Harold that she wanted a divorce. In court, Harold's lawyer said the woman wanted more than a divorce. She wanted revenge. She wanted to hurt the people who had hurt her. And she asked Harold to help her do it. Part 9. The Revenge. The woman took out a full-page ad in the local newspaper. She offered a reward for information on anyone involved in the trafficking of minors. Then she sat back and watched as Harold Dean became the top suspect in the case. But there was a problem. Harold didn't do it. He wasn't the one watching the videos. He wasn't the one sharing them. He was just a guy who had accidentally stumbled upon a crime scene and then tried to help. And if he didn't do it, then who did? And why? Stay tuned to find out.